Welcome back. Dan Reynolds here, and Lisa Johnson. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. Pleasure.
It's a pleasure to work with you at any time.
You're so sweet. Just butter me up. Keep going.
I'm serious. I like working with you.
Well,
I really
thank you,
do.
Dan. I love working with you as well.
And we want to introduce the guest here, Chief John Neal, no stranger to this studio and actually the community. You've been a fireman how long?
About 21 years or so in Harrison.
And you recently, I mean, it's been I'm not sure exactly how many years you've been chief, but you've not been chief very long.
Well,
I mean,
8.5.
8.5 years?
Yes,
Has it been that long?
8.5 years.
Yeah.
Of wonderful years.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I kind of got suckered today. I thought I was doing
a public service
the
backstory on this?
Yeah, I catch Ron Limley on the telephone. He said, we need to go up there and do a spot today and everything. And then
you trusted him?
I trusted Ron, always have.
That was a mistake. That was your first mistake.
He's one of our best, and I just thought Ron would cover my back, but I should have known.
He's over there. He's in the room, but he's over there.
He's not going to come in. No, he's not going to bail me out. No. Ron's always been good that way.
Now, you made an announcement to the people of Harrison that you're retiring.
Yes, I am.
And is there a reason for that?
Well,
I mean, you want to spend some time not working, I'm sure.
Well, certainly, but there's confusion here. My wife has it was my decision.
Does she know that you're retiring yet?
Yeah, she does. And my wife has spoken. They say everybody's confused. They don't realize. They say John's not retiring. I am. She said, but she runs. She owns Coursey Smart Meats. She's a Coursey, and that's a big business. That's a hard business, and she's had to extend herself. She'll be embarrassed if I say this, but she'd never complained or anything. She'd extend herself when you go off shift work and go on that, and you're gone all week long. And
sure.
So, but nobody had any say in this. I decided I wanted to do this, spend more time with my grandchildren, and be a little freer. And
so you're going to take over Coursey's, so she can relax.
No, I'm not going to take. I'm going to work for her at Coursey's.
You're going to work for her.
I understand my role.
I love that.
I understand my role.
So she can tell you what to do.
Yes, and I can give husbands a real quick lesson. And we've been married 31 years, and I can give them a real quick lesson. And you were right, I was wrong, and I'm sorry. And if you do that, I mean, the marriage is great.
That's all we want. That is all we want.
That's all y'all ask, isn't it?
It's perfect.
That's it.
Yeah.
Everything's perfect from there on out.
And I have a wonderful wife, a wonderful family, and I'm really blessed.
But you got to have a wonderful wife first. You
Absolutely.
can't be saying those things if you don't have a wonderful wife.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
And you do. You have one of the best.
Yes.
So there you go.
Thank you. But I think everywhere in someone's life, we find spots in our life that are highlights in your life, and of course, I have my wife and children, and then you have grandchildren, and that's part of your life as you're a firefighter. But that's a family in itself. Harrison's blessed. All I did was manage the money. They would say, Chief, how much money you got left? And I said, it's your money. I'm just managing it. But the bottom line is, it's easy to manage when you have good people around you, and it's very easy to do that. And I make mistakes, but they're very good. And our department, I see a lot of departments around the state because I'm very involved statewide, and I'll put ours up against anybody. And that's why we have a Class 3 department.
Yep.
And these guys are great, and I will miss them, but I'm allowed to come have coffee, but no opinions.
There you go.
So I can deal with that, and I said, it's just like home. I can do.
You will visit then, won't you?
Oh, absolutely all the time, as long as they'll let me in the door. I don't know if Ron will.
How's that?
It's iffy. It depends what kind of mood they're in, but no, it's something you'll never get out of your system. Being a firefighter is a family. When you work 24-hour shifts, you become real family-oriented, and they know my kids since they were this tall, and they're in their 20s and 30s now.
But it's every little kid's dream to grow up to be a fireman.
Oh, absolutely.
That's it. Everybody wants that. You just go through that phase that's what you want to do, and you've lived your dream.
Yes, I have lived my dream. I found it a little later in life, but you get a certain age also, and I'll be 59 real quick here in a couple of days. So I just figured that was
a good time to go.
Good time to do.
Good time.
Yeah.
Now, who's taking your place?
Richard Webb will be the interim chief, and I suspect Richard will be the chief from
right.
then on. But it's a good spot right now, and Richard will do an excellent job. Richard, he's been on longer than I have, but as Richard said, he does it and talks well. I don't know why he says those things, but he says, "You're just a better face than I am," and I go, "Well, you know, that's fine. But Richard's always been back there supporting me and taught me a lot of things when I came up. So
Great.
And of course, it's easy to manage when you have the good people around.
That's right. Yeah,
That's your key.
We know that.
Right there.
We know that. So you're going to be taking some time off, and got any plans to do any vacationing? Or?
Well, maybe later in the summer we might go off for a week or so and take a little trip. But I think basically right now, I know I have a good 2 solid weeks at the house. That I haven't been able to do.
There's a honey-do list waiting for
yes,
you, isn't there?
There is, and I need to do it. I want to do it too. Between that and going down to the store and things like that. But I'll say very busy.
So when's your last day?
Today.
Today is your last day.
Today is my last
day.
I retire at the end at midnight.
And you
tonight.
came to see us.
I did. Ron tricked me, but I came to see you.
Isn't that
we sure
great?
appreciate you putting us on one of the last things on your list.
Well, that's a pleasure. The guys were happy to get me out of the station. And they were kind of going around me asking Richard things, and I said, "Hey, I've got till midnight."
Yeah, are they going to throw a party for you, or surprise party of some kind?
I don't know.
I'm sure they'll have a big tub of Gatorade or something like that.
Yeah.
To dump on you, just like they do.
Don't give them any ideas. Please do not give me any ideas.
Gatorade, cold, lots of ice, dump
Ron,
it right on his head.
That goes no further.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I don't want the Gatorade thing.
He will not be your boss after. What can he do?
Midnight. I'm probably going to call Ron 11:59 and give me a few jobs to do.
There you go. There you go.
Tonight.
Well, you know, this is perfect for you to come and see us on your last day because you are such the face of the fire department. You really are, because you always come to the radio station. You come here, and so he's kind of, you know, who we look to when we want to know what's going on.
And that happens a lot.
Sure.
You know, I really don't like. I like when we get pictures of the firefighters. We give the police officers a hard time because I say, if you notice, almost every day you see our picture in the paper, and there's a reason.
Yeah.
And but you know, I'm just you can't be anything but proud of what you do and what you have. It's a win-win for you. Everybody likes a firefighter, and if you have a bad reputation in a town, I'm saying you're doing something really wrong.
Exactly.
You know, I've always thought that.
We still would like to have that calendar.
For Arkansas Children's Hospital, several years ago, I came up with the idea of firefighters' calendar to raise money for Arkansas Children's Hospital. What we have very adorable firefighters in town, and it would sell like hotcakes.
I think you're absolutely correct. And
I want to be Mr. January. I'm not going to deny it.
I think our local is looking for something to do for a fundraiser, and
there you
for the school supplies for kids, which is coming up August 7th, by the way.
Okay.
Which that will be held at Station 2, and school supplies that reach over 800 kids every year.
Yes.
It's been a fantastic idea that firefighters, Mike Dotson, Michael Campbell, and then everybody is just, I mean, everybody's part of it now.
Wonderful.
And I will be there for that because it's such a great thing. But we may look at the calendar down the road.
Yeah.
The young guys, we have a lot of young guys. We've had a big switch. All the old guys retired, and so the young guys, I think that'd be, Ron doesn't want to do it. I don't either, but
Mr. February, Ron, would be perfect.
That's
Little
Mr.
Cupid
February
right there.
Yes, he is. He'd cock that hat and go.
It'd be perfect.
Like that.
I'm telling you, raise money.
Chief John Neal, thanks so much for your service over the years.
Thank you very much. It's been an honor. It's been an honor to serve citizens.
Absolutely. We want to wish you the best in your retirement, and we're glad you're not leaving.
No, I'm not going
We'd love
anywhere.
to get to see you.
I still live in Southern Hills, and that's where I'll be, and I'll be around.
We'll come to Corsi's and see you.
Anything. That's true. Right. I
No.
know Jim likes our sandwiches real well.
Honey, we'll be at Corsi's.
Yes. I know Jim likes that, but I'll be in and out of there. I've made a deal with the employees who work down there that I'll probably stay away 3 to 4 days out of the week. They said they would remain working there if I did that.
There you go. So everybody's happy.
Yeah, I'm trying to make everybody happy.
Yeah,
Work the system out.
Good luck to you, John.
Thank you so much, and
All right.
thank you for having me, and thanks Citizens of Harrison for how kind they've been to myself and my family, and it's been an honor.
Well, we love you,
true
and we're
honor.
going to miss you, and we know that great things are going to happen.
Thank you very much.
All right. Up next, Kathy Brown from Hospice Care. Stick around.